Hello guys, welcome to Spice Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. On today's news report, Senator Dino Melaye has disclosed that PDP have spent over 400 billion naira on the presidential election. Yes, this is coming from the spokesperson for the Atiku Okowa Presidential Campaign Council, Senator Dino Melaye, who has stated that the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council spent over 400 billion naira on their campaigns. Now, the spokesperson disclosed this in a video obtained by Punch on Monday night, where he stated that the whole concept of the redesigning of the naira was a deception. Now, this is coming hours after the PDP leadership, led by Senator Ayu and other party chieftains, stormed the headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission to protest the declaration of the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, as the president-elect after the February 25th, 2023 elections. Now, the PDP, the Labour Party, and also the New Nigerian People's Party rejected the result, describing the elections as being marred by violence, rigging, and lacking integrity by the non-uploading of the presidential election result on the IV portal in a real time on the election day, thereby calling for its cancellation, among others. Now, the PDP also lamented what it described as irregularities recorded during the conduct of the elections. Dino Melaye further remarked that to make sure that the mandate of the people given freely to Atiku Abubakar is retrieved, that we spent over 400 billion just for a caricature show. So this shows that INEC have deceived Nigerians. Yes, on the Naira redesign, the spokesperson alleged that because the money, was given to Bola Tinubu, yes, the new Naira note was given to the APC, and the APC shared new Naira note on the election day across the country, and the PDP was starved of funds. Now, this Naira redesign was a plot by INEC to deceive Nigerians, and he also called on all PDP supporters and lovers of democracy all over the country not to allow, this to stand. My country people, this is really happening, Now, we all know that Senator Dino Melaye have not, been keeping quiet concerning this particular issue. Yes, he has really stood up and, protested against this issue. On Monday, he led the charge, of protest against INEC in Abuja, where Dino Melaye, Senator Ayu, even Atiku Abubakar, really protested against this particular issue of INEC rigging the elections and INEC declaring Bola Tinubu the president-elect, which they have stated that this election was, rigged, and Tinubu, they have strongly insisted that Tinubu is not the president because he did not win the elections. Meanwhile, Dino Melaye has stated that it was Atiku Abubakar that won the election. So INEC should, give Atiku Abubakar his stolen mandate, or they should call, in fact, they called for the cancellation of, the election. So guys, this is Dino Melaye who have stated that the PDP have spent over, 400 billion naira. So it appears that he is indirectly telling Tinubu to settle them of the money that they have spent, because all these, while they have been coming around, they have been coming out, protesting strongly about this particular issue. Is it that they are protesting because of the money they have lost? Is it that they are protesting because of the money they have lost in the process of these elections, being that at last Atiku Abubakar, did not really, win these elections, my country people. Meanwhile, Nigerians are here crying that we don't have money. We have not seen money. Meanwhile, the PDP, the PDP leadership have, spent the sum of over 400 billion naira for their campaign. So it seems that their money, have been wasted, their time wasted, and all to do the campaign. And at the end of the day, they did not win these elections. However, Nigerians have reacted to this particular issue, stating that stating that, pardon, so your pains is on the money and not the willingness of the people. I foresay that is why you are shouting up and down. See where Okowa wasted Delta State money on. I pray the Labour Party or any other party wins Delta State governorship election. By then, we will know how this governor wasted the money of Delta State. Why now it is clear that you guys are shouting for your lost money. So where do you expect to get the money back, even though they won the election? After spending this kind of money, how do you expect them to bring a good governance to the people? Nigeria is just a joke. So for coming out publicly to announce that they have so far spent above this amount of money, so some persons are not, some persons are supposed to be facing legal persecution. Now wow, wahala no dey finish for Nigeria. They should be arrested for spending that amount of money. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So I don't really understand the camp of the PDP, because before the elections, when the CBN really talked about the Naira redesign and all, at first Atiku Abubakar had pleaded, he pleaded that the CBN should please further extend the date, the deadline. And later on, when the APC Northern governor started dragging the CBN to court, started dragging President Muhammad Buhari and the CBN governor Godwin Emefiele to court and all. So the PDP started, they were noticing that, okay, these APC guys are so hell-bent on making sure that the Naira redesign, the old Naira note, comes back into circulation and coexists with the new Naira, note. But then they have sensed that, and they decided that, okay, they would support the people. So at some point, Atiku Abubakar started, stating that it is only the APC camp, that have been crying concerning the issue of the old Naira notes coming back into circulation. That is why they have been strongly fighting President Muhammad Buhari and the CBN governor. My country people, no be small thing they happen. So now this whooping sum of 400 billion naira, I hope it's not Nigerians' money. I hope it's not the money that some of these politicians have stolen, embezzled and looted for a very long time, and then they have decided to, bring it out for their campaigns, and at the end of the day, they ended up losing, the elections. My country people, no be small thing they happen for this country. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this particular issue that Dino Melaye have stated that the PDP have spent over 400 billion on the presidential election? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.